Welcome into a brand new video. I have reached 20 subs. Thank you all guys for your support. I tried to make a Sarhangaro documentary, the new Creatures of Sonaria developer creature, but I always got killed, so I thought to do this. A lot of Wings of Fire Hunger Games popped up on my recommendations on YouTube, so I was like, heck yeah, we're doing this, but it's Creatures of Sonaria. So in District 1, we have myself and Jeff. The mighty Jeff. I'm also a Jeff because, two Jeffs is better than one. District 2, Pero and Bizu. District 3, Jot. I'm sorry. Why do I always say Jot wrong? It's Yacht. Yacht. I spelled yacht in hell. I mean, this is pretty muchly hell, so yeah, why not? Helion Warden then. Gramis, Kendall, Burial Warden, Ikorin, Aholai, Arius, Nimuna, Marinus, Axophen, Mekmek, Liciacious. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say this. Liciacious, I just like Liciacious, so I say that. Kibli, Ura, Hemakai, Fugu, Magnethoris, Owlenus, and Beluvaraptor. Well, let's proceed and see the bloodbath. Fugu runs away from the cornucopia. Kendall retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Ura runs away from the cornucopia. Aholai finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Beluvaraptor runs away from the cornucopia. Liciacious runs away from the cornucopia. Axophen runs away from the cornucopia. Gramis runs away from the cornucopia. Oh my gosh, Kibli snatches a bottle of alcohol in the rag. Kibli! Arius takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Jotunhell runs away from the cornucopia. Burial Warden scares Hemakai away from the cornucopia. Ikorin runs into the cornucopia and hides. I run away from the cornucopia. Helion Warden runs away from the cornucopia. Nimuna grabs a jar of fishing bait while Jeff gets fishing gear. Isn't Nimuna like a fish itself? Marinus runs away from the cornucopia. Magnethoris runs away from the cornucopia. Pero runs away from the cornucopia. Owlenus and Mekmek fight for a bag. Owlenus gives up and retreats. Poor Owlenus. And Bizu runs away from the cornucopia. Proceed. No deaths yet. Day 1. Burial Warden tries to spear fish with a trident. Oh, poor boy. Helion Warden sprains his ankle while running away from Pero. Oh my gosh! Bizu tries to sleep for the entire day. Owlenus explores the arena. Kendall retrieves a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ooh. Fugu attacks Magnethoris, but he manages to escape. Arius, myself, Hemakai, and Axophen hunt for other tributes. Aholai receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kibli camouflages himself in bushes. The sneaky little snake. Mekmek, Jeff, Beluvaraptor, and Marinus raid Jotunhell's camp while he's hunting. Ikorin fishes. Ura receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Liciacious makes a slingshot. Gramis hunts for other tributes, and Nimuna searches for firewood. Oh my gosh. I love how they all have the same profile picture. Okay, no deaths yet. That's a good start, I guess. Marinus questions his sanity. Jeff fends off Helion Warden, Kendall, and Liciacious away from his fire. That is the mighty power of the Jeff. Beluvaraptor and Fugu run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Jotunhell receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Owlenus receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Aholai quietly hums. Hemakai severely injures Kibli. He puts him out of his misery. Ooh. Gramis receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Nimuna destroys Magnethoris' supplies while he's asleep. Ura attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Of course, Ura is like a sea god. Oh, Burial Warden starts a fire. Arius attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Poor godly creature. Pero stabs Ikorin in the back with a trident. The mighty power of the Pero. Beezer receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Oh no. I climb a tree to rest. Ooh. Mek thinks about home. Axofen loses sight of where he is. Poor Axo. Day 2. Burial Warden practices his archery. Gramus constructs a shack. Aulenis receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ura stabs Nimuna in the back with a trident. Why is it always tridents? Jotunhell searches for a water source. You have a water breath. You can just spray stuff with water and have clean water, I think. Jeff thinks about home. Bizu questions his sanity. Magnothoris injures himself. Poor Magno, the blind creature. Lysiauchus tries to spear fish with a trident. Hemikai ambushes Marinus and kills him. Oh god. Mek receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Helion Warden, Aholai, Axofen, and Fugu hunt for other tributes. Beluvaraptor begs Pero to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Beluvaraptor. Ooh, myself and Ares hunt for other tributes. Oh my gosh! Kendall cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. What the heck? 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kibli, Icorn, Numuna, Marinus, Beluvaraptor, and Kendall. Oh my gosh! Proceed. Jeff, Aulenis, and Ares discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Axofen tries to sing himself to sleep. Mek, go to sleep. Pero thinks about winning. Of course he thinks about winning. Hemikai attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Aw, I tried to sing myself to sleep. Fugu and Helion Warden huddle for warmth. Oh my gosh. Lysiauchus quietly hums. Burial Warden defeats Gramus in a fight, but spares his life. Ura tries to treat his infection. Oh no. Bizu tries to treat his infection. Jotunhell convinces Aholai to snuggle with him. Magnethoris attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Oh no, poor Magno. He's so unlucky boy. Day 3. Bizu severely injures Gramus and leaves him to die. Oh yes. Jeff receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Pero tries to spear fish with a trident. Myself receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hemikai and Burial Warden work together for the day. Mek sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Axofen makes a wooden spear. Jotunhell discovers a river. Aholai runs away from Helion Warden. Aulenis receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Lysiauchus runs away from Ura. Oh my god! Ares picks flowers. What the heck? Fugu receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Proceed, please. This is taking ages too long. But okay. Please. Oh my gosh, please. And it finally loaded. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Let's see everyone's status. I'm alive. Jeff is alive. Pero has 2 kills. And Hemikai has 2 kills. Oh my gosh. Bizu has 1 kill. Jotunhell is alive. Helion Warden is alive. Burial Warden is alive. Aholai is alive. Ares is alive. Axofen is alive. Mek, Lysiauchus, Ura, Hemikai, Fugu, and Aulenis are alive. So Hemikai and Pero are the mighty ones right now. Proceed. Pero passes out from exhaustion. Aww. Bizu and Jotunhell huddle for warmth. Axofen lets Ura into his shelter. Hemikai questions his sanity. Fugu and Helion Warden hold hands. Oh my gosh. Lysiauchus cries himself to sleep. Oh my god. Aholai is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mek and Holly Nightmare run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Burial Warden attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Aulenis, no! Aulenis tracks down and kills Jeff. No, please, why? Ares climbs a tree to rest. Can't you fly? Day 4. Jotunhell receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Owl Lennis and myself work together for the day. Burial Warden receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Aholai practices his archery. Fugu diverts Bizu's attention and runs away. Axofen begs for Hamakai to kill him. He refuses, keeping Axofen alive. Ura tends to Pero's wands. Helion Warden runs away from Lyshiash's. Arius and Mech split up to search for resources. Jeff. Poor Jeff, oh my gosh, why? Hugo and Axofen run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Helion Warden tends to his wounds. Pero, Bizu, and Aholai track down and kill Jotunhell. No! Why? Burial Warden throws a knife into Owlennis' chest. Yeah, that's for murdering Jeff. Ura is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. I question my sanity. Lyshiashis attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Hamakai loses sight of where he is. Mech taints Arius' food, killing him. Oh my gosh. Day 5. Burial Warden sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Bizu injures himself. Axofen camouflages himself in the bushes. Pero bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Fugu overhears Mech and myself talking in the distance. Ura, Lyshiash's Hamakai, Aholai, and Helion Warden hunt for other tributes. Jotunhell, Owlennis, Aries, and Pero died. Night 5. Burial Warden fends Fugu, Bizu, and Holy Nightmare away from his fire. Mech thinks about winning. Helion Warden and Axofen fight Lyshiashis and Aholai. Lyshiashis and Aholai survive. Hamakai lets Ura into his shelter. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs for the tributes' families. Aholai decides not to go to the feast. Bizu steals Hamakai's memoirs. Burial Warden decides not to go to the feast. Lyshiashis, Ura, and Mech track down and kill Fugu. I take a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Rest in peace, Fugu. Day 6. Lyshiashis forces Aholai to kill Mech or Hamakai. He decides to kill Hamakai. Ura forces myself to kill Burial Warden or Bizu. I decide to kill Bizu. 5 cannons can be heard in the district. We lost Helion Warden, Axofen, Fugu, Hamakai, and Bizu. Proceed. Mech and Holy Nightmare run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Ura thinks about home. Lyshiashis pushes Aholai off a cliff during a knife fight. Oh my gosh. Proceed. Burial Warden camouflages himself in the bushes. Ura picks flowers. I practice my archery. Lyshiashis collects fruits from a tree. Mech receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Ura unknowingly eats toxic berries. Burial Warden lets Mech into his shelter. I destroy Lyshiash's supplies while he is asleep. Burial Warden travels to higher ground. Mech hunts for other tributes. I defeat Lyshiashis in a fight, but I spare his life. Proceed. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Proceed again. Lyshiashis poisons Burial Warden's drink. He drinks it and dies. Oh my gosh. I overpower Mech, killing him. Holy Nightmare cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. The winner is Lyshiashis from District 9. Welp. Lyshiashis is in first place and he has 5 kills. Whoa, okay. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Murder Lyshiashis. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for 20 subs again. Bye. And if this video will gain 10 likes, I will do a part 2. Yep. Anyways, this time it is a total bye. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.